I'm a rapper, currently killing shit. Just dropped my album, Never Broken. I'm an actress, I'm a dancer, entrepreneur at heart. So I'm a boss ass bitch. Oh yeah. I mean, everything I got going on, it's like I'm back to back getting booked, being on podcasts, traveling around doing my music videos, acting and picking up. So I'm definitely grateful. Blessed. I started off as a kid rapping, and I wouldn't really say rapping. I was more like poetry. So once my dad, God rest his soul, he was telling me, you know, dads be nosy. He started going through my binder. Like, he's like, yo, you need to do something with this. Like, you need to transition into rap. Then my, I think it was like 6th grade, 7th grade teacher, she was reading my stuff, and she literally was like dismissing my assignments and telling me, she was like, I just want you to write. So finally, I just like took people's advice, but I was going through so much at a young age that it didn't allow me to like start off young. So I started off late. I only been doing this for like not even 2 years, and I just dropped my first real album. So that's already going, and people have been reaching out. So it's definitely going well. It's unique. I have my own sound, my own lane. I don't look to copy nobody. When people say, oh, you sound like so-and-so, I'm like, nah, I'm Lovely Marie. Like, this is my sound, my lane. I just go right off the top with it. My producer helped me get to where I'm at now, so shout out to him. People have said Remy Ma, and she is one of the greats, so it's like, whoa, like that's a compliment for me. Some people I think say Cardi B, and she's dope too. I love her too. But I think they more so get me with her because I dance, which I don't even mind that. So it's like I'm getting compared to like people that are like big. So I'm like, all right, well, that's dope, but I'm still loving Marie at the end of the day. Well, thanks to the fucking pandemic, 3 years, I actually had a 2-year plan because like I'm the type of bitch, I don't get comfortable. I get tired of touching the same money so many times. I'm like, I want to elevate my shit, but basically it's over like 3 years I've been doing it. Dancing definitely has played a role in me rapping because I go through so much shit, even with dancing down to the niggas, the bitches, the clientele, whatever. It's a lot, and it's just like I just got so angry on my album that I just snapped the hell out. So dancing does influence like what I write about because that's what I'm currently in. Like, because normally people they rap about, well, not everybody, but I rap my real life. I don't pretend fake, so that definitely like plays a factor. Like I'm gonna rap about what I'm currently doing. Damn, the most ratchet shit I seen in a strip club. A customer pulling down her pants, and she was twerking, and it was nasty as fuck. Like her twerk was not nice. Like it just was not it. That was ratchet as fuck. In my earlier years when I first started, this guy actually jumped on stage with me to the point where like security had to body him because he was like coming after me on the stage, and I'm like, yo, like what the fuck is you doing? Like, and I've seen bitches take pisses on the floor. That's trifling as fuck. Yeah, don't get me started on damn bathroom and stuff. Like, there's a lot of rat shit in the strip club for sure. It was more of an emergency move, and I was a cheerleader throughout like my middle school and my high school days, and I always knew that I could dance. So I'm like, I could do this shit because of either all right, go back to the streets, do that dumbass shit, or get a legal bag and your ass ain't going to jail. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try to see what happened, and it was good to the point where I could literally leave my day job. So I wasn't even working for like 2 years or something like that, and I was just catching straight money like off the muscle. 10,000. Not a damn thing. Boy actually just fucked with me because he just really liked me. Like we were just sitting there talking. He was like, tell me about yourself. Like, let me get to know you better. So I was like, he's like, I want to know you like for real though. So I started like going not into major detail, but just like little highlights. And he came back around with a check. He was like, you go cash that. And I'm looking at him crazy because I read how much it was. I was like, man, this motherfucker cat. But that bitch cleared. So I was like, the drug dealers, the scammers, the businessmen, the damn police, you name it, they in there. To the weirdos. Like when I say weirdo, like there was this guy one time, he was walking around with like these flashing lights. And I'm sure people that dance where I dance at know what I'm talking about. And he would just like walk around the club, like not say a word, not tip. Like he just walk around with these fucking tree light shits on his neck. And someone paid me money to go say hi to him. I was like, y'all fucking ignorant, but I got the bag for it. I just said, hey, how you doing? And he just kept running around the club. I was like, yo, he just getting the fuck away from me. And I ain't even say nothing. Like, that's some weird shit. I seen it all. I seen it all. How do I get along with the girls? I don't. I stay to myself. I try not to indulge in the drama, but somehow that shit always come back to me, and it always be some bullshit. I just don't be for the drama no more. I don't got time for courts no more. I don't got time for police contact. I'm good off that. Yeah, there's been fights that have broken out. There's been, hell, I done seen a girl smack the shit out of a manager before. Like, shit be getting crazy in there. And for me, it's like, I did all that nut ass shit back in my high school years, my college years, and it's like, when you gonna learn your lesson to chill the fuck out and not everything is worth like reacting to, unless like I'm in like real harm's way. Like, I'm not finna fucking play with you. Like, I'm on another level right now, so for me that's like whatever. I'm not worried about it. But at first, like, I know like my mom, she was mad, but after she seen like the type of money I was bringing in and why, and the reason behind why I was doing it, I mean, what are you gonna say to me? Like, I'm making my own way, getting my own bag. I'm not being no leech trying to like get money from y'all. I'm doing this shit solo. So what the fuck you got to be mad for? I pay my own bills and handle my own shit. You can't be mad at that. You mad at that, you a weirdo. My family in New York, the family from Virginia, they was like racist, I guess, from what I was told. So they ain't really fuck with me growing up because I'm mixed. I'm black and Italian. Having one of my grandfathers, like my biological grandfather, like straight disowned me. Like, I remember him taking one look at me and just like, the way he curled his face up was fucked up. I was like, man, fuck this motherfucker. Like, I was on that shit from like young, on some like fuck you shit, because my life was just so crazy that I was like, I just didn't want to be around nobody anymore. They actually reached out to me. Girl Sound reached out to me. They called me, was like, yo, we seen your stuff, you hard, come out. So I came out, did an interview out here about 2 years ago. Then I went through some more shit, so I had to slow down on my music. But now my album dropped. I came out here, did my music video here, so shout out to y'all for that. Popping as hell. Go watch Been Through It All music video. That shit lit as hell. People's outlook and the way that the world judges each other, because it's like, how the fuck are you broke telling the next broke motherfucker how to do something when you not even successful your damn self? Like, I just feel like I try not to be a judge. The only time I feel like I really get judgmental is when someone comes for me as like a whole. Now I'm about to tear your ass up and down, but I try to be open-minded because you really don't know what someone else is going through. So just to judge someone off their skin color, how they look, that shit whack as fuck to me. Like, I don't like that shit. Definitely on another level. The fact that I had one song that got me started, Unforgiven was the first one, and I'm not gonna lie, like, we didn't even get that joint like professionally done. Like, I just did the shit because I'm a smart bitch. I'm like, yo, if this don't go nowhere, we obviously don't got nothing. So I'm not gonna invest all this money for no reason. So we dropped that and the shit started going crazy. So I'm like, all right, bet, like, we gonna do some more shit. And then we waited a little bit, and the fact that my stuff is getting Shazam like around the world, I'm talking Argentina, Africa, Italy, like, I have the stats to show that shit. So I'm just like, damn, like, I got fans everywhere. So now I'm like, I just gotta keep going, keep hustling, keep my head down, and just keep grinding. And eventually, like, my hard work gonna pay off, because you only lose when you quit. If I'm getting any advice about being in a rap game, have some money, because this shit is not for free. Like, I know even like dudes, it's like, they'll hit me in my DM and be like, yo, you nut, oh, I can't get no free feature. Ain't shit out here free. Like, and for a female especially, because we get finessed the most. And I'm not gonna say we, because I don't play this shit, but guys will try to like use you like, oh, well, I can, like, they try to sell you a dream. Like, they'll butter shit up just because they want to fuck. So don't fall for that shit. Be a businesswoman first and have the ball in your court. Like, don't come in like trying to think, oh, I'm just gonna fuck him and I'm gonna get on. 9 times out of 10, maybe it will work, maybe it won't, but majority of the time that shit don't work. Just perfect your craft, get better at it, keep hustling and keep going, and block out the world, because when I first started, it was all hee hee ha ha. I'm laughing now, so I don't give a fuck. Villain TV, shout out to Villain TV, go check him out. He got a poppin' ass following on YouTube. And it's funny as hell how I got on with him. I was actually just starting off with Instagram, because I didn't get onto Instagram until maybe like 2017, 2018. And I was going through a lot of shit at that time, so I'll just be on my stories, snapping the fuck out, like just saying anything. But it was always funniest for everybody, like, yo, you a goddamn comedian. Like, you need to get in a comedy or something. And then he seen it, he was like, yo, you're a fucking nut. Like, I need you in my shit. And it was like, ever since then, I'm like, damn, like, I got legit movie credits off that. Then after that, I did something for A&E Network. I'm still waiting for that to come back out. They're still working on that. And I have some other stuff pending going on too. So it's like, when I feel like damn shit slowing down, it always pick back up. So I'm grateful. And definitely for Bill, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have got on with that. Yeah, I actually have a performance coming up August 20. It's August 26th, 29th. I gotta check my calendar, but I'm going to Atlantic City to perform out there. I'll have more details later after my flyer gets done. He molded me to be how I was, because when he got, like, he was locked up majority of the time, like when I was little. So when I finally got back to my mom and him, like, he just showed me some real shit. Like, he didn't judge me. He knew I was in some fucked up shit, but he never really like pressed me. He just like talked to me, asked me, you know, just let me vent. And he would just teach me morals and stuff that I needed to know that I just never knew about. So for him, I wouldn't be half the person I am if it wasn't for him, for real. And especially like down to the music. Like, I know I do it because I love it, but it's like, I feel like I'm gonna fail him if I don't make it to where I need to be, because he's the first person that's like, hey, like, you need to do this shit. So it's shit personal for me. Like I said, shout out to Villain TV. That's my dog. Keep streaming for the album, Never Broken. Tonight we performed Kept It Solid. I had 10 tracks on there, so keep streaming that. And much love to everybody, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm not stopping until I'm done. This your girl, Lovey Marie. My live performance of Kept It Solid on the Rap Gallery. Come check them out. We about to get lit out here. Go stream Kept It Solid. Let's get it.